All right, Super here. Let's get it. Let's spread it. Another week starting. It's the morning up here in the Yukon. It's already 1 p.m. back in Ottawa, the liberal shithole that I escaped. Let's go through some news. Yes, that's Justin in the background. We'll do a few headlines and then a featured story on the ultimate woke failed video game, Dustborn. Let's see, Trudeau's housing plan. That should be good. Oh, alright, we got video. Let's go. Oh, let's see, we're not getting desktop audio. Give me 1 second. Why aren't we getting desktop audio? Loop back audio, yeah. Yeah. What if we do? Let's turn that off. Turn that on.
That's where some people disagree.
There we got audio now.
Take federal lands. Land that's owned by the federal government that isn't being used anymore. The Conservative Party leader wants to sell it all off to make a quick buck. That does nothing for you. The federal government owns tons of land in cities and towns across the country. You could build a lot of homes on those lands, so that's what we're going to do. We're offering up that public land for housing. And we're not just going to sell it all to developers, we're going to long-term lease it. See, by leasing the land, we get to work with communities to make sure that home builders are building the right homes, homes you can afford. We've got land, we got lots of houses to build, so that's exactly what we're going to do.
Okay. Instead of just stopping mass immigration, Justin Trudeau Liberal government is moving on to another policy. They are planning to long-term lease out the plethora of unused federal government-owned real estate lands for the right homes. Firstly, it speaks to just how much waste there is in government. The taxpayers are upkeeping and paying for unproductive lands. Secondly, the government who can't order a paperclip without a corruption scandal will now move into residential real estate. Remember it being a provincial issue, according to Trudeau? Yes, I do remember that. All these lands should be providing a direct benefit to the generation of financial independence for Canadians and not a sweetheart deal for developers. What are the right homes? The last apartments Chrystia Freeland boasted about supporting are 300 square foot shit boxes for $1,800 a month in Victoria. Prepare for Soviet style blocks. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. This doesn't sound too good. Is it gonna be like federal prison camps? What else is Canada up to? China imposes tariffs on Chinese EVs. Wow, that sounds like something that Trump would do. I guess Canada's going far right. Canada will impose punitive tariffs on Chinese-made electric vehicles, copying a simpler initiative that the U.S. is already pursuing. Oh, it's American-style politics in Canada. Far-right fascist Trudeau. Let's go. Rumble CEO to Macron, you're lying, you do not care about free speech. When you say you are committed to freedom of expression, you are lying. We have a letter from France that proves this without a doubt. Ooh, let's see the letter. We had to shut down Rumble in France because you have no commitment to freedom of speech. Yeah. Macron made a tweet. I've read false information here regarding France following the arrest of Paul Durov. France is more than anything attached to freedom of expression and communication. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. Here's the actual tweet. Expression and communication to innovation into the spirit of entrepreneurship. It will remain so. In a state governed by the rule of law, freedoms are upheld within a legal framework both on social media and in real life to protect citizens and respect their fundamental rights. It is up to the judiciary in full independence to enforce the law. The arrest of President of Telegram on French soil took place as part of an ongoing judicial investigation. It is in no way a political decision. It is up to the judges to rule on the matter. Yeah, sure it is. Viva, he's always so. Yeah. Dedicated freedom of speech, Emmanuel Macron. JD3PO channel demonetization. Carefully looked over channel. Significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program policies. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize. Wow. And you will not have access to monetization tools and features. Whew. Sounds like a letter that SuperSpreaders used to get. And what's this JD3PO guy? Achromatic Chronicles, Linktree. Oh, Drunk 3PO. Okay, I know that channel. Yeah, so I guess he's kind of like a little bit on the anti-woke side, but he's not crazy. Which goes nicely into video games. Let's get the wokest video game ever made, Dustborn.
Fella you're with, the black kid? Dresses like a writer? Does he know anything?
You are racist.
Fella you're with, the black kid?
A non-binary black hero uses words as her superpower. And it is, let's see if we can get a picture, 23 people playing. On PC, it looks like about a total of maybe 100 people have purchased this game. Cost 90 to 100 million. And the big scandal is that they got way more government money than they're saying. This guy Grums used to be with Blizzard Entertainment, making World of Warcraft, Diablo 2, etc. He's a great source. Everybody follow this guy. Dustborn used far more government money than has been previously reported. The Norwegian Film Institute funded the game for 14 million kroner, or nearly 1.4 million USD. This is in addition to the 150,000 euros from the Creative EU grant program. Dustborn is basically an Antifa training game. You bash the fash across the divided states of America by using vocal powers to call people racist. The game has 33 current players. So let's see. Okay, receipts, $150,000 US EU grant. That's Norwegian. Yeah, 3 million kroner. There we go. Voila. Wild. And then they would have had more access to super low interest loans because of their wonderful ESG score from BlackRock, I'm sure. The company, Red Thread Games, looks to be funding multiple games through the use of these government grants. The games do not make money, as you can see from the Steam charts below for the prior games, Dreamfall Chapters and Dragon. All-time peak, 1,700. All-time peak, 244 people. 0 playing right now. 2 playing right now. Oh my god. company seems to be grifting off EU taxpayers' money, which are awarded in part on ESG criteria. Remember when people denied ESG grants for indies existed and called everyone a conspiracy theorist? The Norwegian Film Institute focuses on productions where the percentage of women in key roles is a factor. Their latest project, Flipboard, has received nearly 11 million kroner so far, $1 million-ish US dollars, and another 150K from the EU. And 38% of women in key roles. Jeez, I mean, this is what we get when we get into this stuff. If we accept this, this is what, I mean, we're already seeing it. All of our entertainment is turning into this crap. Yeah, so these are all labeled with the taxpayer injections. And he's got the receipts. Good stuff, man. Good investigating. The rest of the funding is likely through their publisher, Quantic Dream, via the Onis tagged them into via their Spotlight publishing program. Quantic Dream provides Red Thread Games with additional support, including narrative work, motion capture, photogrammetry, and sound design, localization, and more. This is likely provided for free in addition to whatever funding Quantic Dreams invests in Dustborn. In this way, Red Thread Games can continue to grift off taxpayer money and produce games while reducing many costs. Quantic Dreams was acquired by NetEase in 2022. Unbelievable. It is curious why Red Thread Games continues to produce games, given that none of them have garnered enough users to pay for their production. It is also concerning that Dustborn has been crafted as a political agitprop tool, backed by taxpayers who do not want this kind of disruption to their cultures or society. But it is clear the Red Thread Games does not care or depend on gamers' sales for the continued existence or ability to produce political propaganda games. Absolutely wild, man. Let's see if we can find... Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, here's one of the characters in the game, one of the heroes, is the non-binary girlfriend of the other girl, non-binary trans or something.
Fella you're with, a black kid?
One more time.
Like a writer?
Use your powers, girl.
You are racist.
Fella you're with. Fella you're with. Fella you're with,
Oh.
a black kid?
Cancel. We've learned how to cancel someone. Cancel will allow us to isolate people from their friends and compatriots in battle. This could be a useful tool against enemies. They make fun of us for saying that cancel culture exists. They say it doesn't exist, and it's consequence culture. And look at this. They make a video game for themselves where you got the power to cancel. You've learned how to normalize negative emotions. Normalize gives us the ability to make people think certain behaviors or feelings are normal, but I'm not sure it will do much for us in a fight. Wow, this actually got made. Oh, and then the music.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees. We walk among you.
You got a robot hand? Oh my god. Don't want copyright strike for that.
Jesus!
Jesus.
I wrote this game. This game good? Yes, this game's great. Love it. Jesus!
It seems such a waste. I mean, it seems to be well drawn. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Dustborn game designer asks, "Why do you care?" To lazy GTA theft accusations. So it turns out that, let's see if we got pictures of it. This is what I was trying to find. They just opened up Grand Theft Auto 5 and copied entire rooms out of it. Here we go. So the colors and the textures are going to be different, but it's actually the same room. You can see the stairs leading up to this neato bookcase. Exact same layout. So they're getting all this millions in government funding, and they've just completely taken assets that another video game has used and just copied entire rooms. Absolutely wild. That's what we get, folks. So we got to fight back. We got to ignore, walk away from Star Wars, from Marvel, walk away from Disney. This stuff is just going to lead us to nowheresville. All right, I'll be back again later with another news update for you all. Stay super. Let's spread it.